Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom.
Detachment in robotic affirmations. It's a game changer. But you're like, how the hell do you detach if you're using robotic affirmations? Well, you can definitely do that. Also, think about desires that you have effectively manifested with robotic affirmations. You notice that most of the time you kind of just drop the subject the rest of the day. You didn't really think about it, and then poof, and manifested right in front of your face. Using robotic affirmations and detachment is a game changer. Stay tuned, and I'm gonna explain to you how to use robotic affirmations and detachment at the same damn time. Hey, sexy. It's your girl Cindy, your mindset and life coach that helps women and men how to change your mindset when it comes to relationships, money, health, business, and all areas of life. I'm also a licensed nurse that can help you manifest your health issues away. So I just wanted to post some successes. I've been getting so many success stories from my TikTok lives, from my academy. You guys are doing so amazing. So shout out to that. Also, one-on-one coaching is on sale right now, but you guys really do not need coaching from me because my Sexy Mindset Makeover Academy has everything in there. People are getting success stories all just from joining the Sexy Mindset Makeover Academy. So the first thing you're going to do to effectively detach from your desire and use robotic affirmations is to only robotically affirm between 1 to 3 times a day and do it 10 minutes in your mind for your affirmation. I really recommend you guys to use between 1 to 4 affirmations, typically between 1 to 2 affirmations for one desire, and that's how you will be able to effectively detach. I don't want you guys robotically affirming all day till your face turns yellow, green, orange, red, and you already know the rest. I already posted a video of how I robotically affirm for 16 plus hours for, I believe, 2 to 3 weeks. I'll put the link in the description so you can click on that video. It was a nightmare. I don't recommend you guys to do that. I think that's very unhealthy because we should be enjoying our lives, enjoying our time with our children, and literally just enjoying life in general. That's why we were brought here. I absolutely love robotic affirmations. I'm just not the type of person that likes to do it all day, but I tell people only do it between 1 to 3 times a day. You will get massive results. I've gotten perfect results even just doing it 1 time a day for 10 minutes in my mind. And I noticed the rest of the day I detached from my desire, which is ironic. And I've been getting so many success stories with people doing this. And I will post these success stories. They've been robotically affirming between 1 to 3 times a day or 1 to 2 times. And they also have stated, I just focused on my life. I just stayed present. I went to the gym and boom, they reached out to me. And it was like 4 to 5 months of no contact, because this is what I tell you guys to do with all of your desires, because a person that has it is going to be acting like they have it. Anything that you're using, the techniques are just to put you into the state, and that's it. The rest of the day, embody that version, act like you have it, stay in that state, stay loyal to your state. That is what persisting means. Even if your reality is showing you the opposite, stay loyal to that state because you're validating yourself and giving yourself what you need out of that desire. Then you become in alignment with that desire because you manifest who you're being, not what you want. A lot of us are taught, I put in all this work, then I'll get my desire. That's actually not how this works. You get who you're being in every single moment. Also, another way to detach from your desires and use robotic affirmations is to just stop thinking about it, okay? And I tell you guys to actually do this along with the other things that I listed. You don't have to think about your desire all day to manifest it in. And that's why the stuff that you have manifested very fast with using robotic affirmations, you did not obsess over it all day. You kind of just really didn't care whether it came or not and just went about your day. Step into the unknown. You guys are so scared to do this. You guys are so scared to stay present because you guys want to predict future outcomes. Even if you guys are uncomfortable with your current circumstance, you would rather cling on to it because it feels safe for you. Even if you don't like the things that are going on around you, this is what you guys are doing. You're living in survival mode. Stop living in survival mode and live in creation mode. How are you going to be a conscious creator when you're focused on your environment, you're focused on your 3D, paying attention to the things you don't like? Because whatever you focus on, you get more of. So if you're paying attention to your circumstances, how they blocked you, you're paying attention to the 3D, what's currently going on out here, you're you're in survival mode and you're going to be stressed out. You're always going to be in a fight or flight mode. You're not staying present. You're predicting worst case scenarios, and you would rather know what's going to happen next. So you can't feel comfortable because you don't know what's going to happen next. Step into the unknown. When you're staying present, you are going to feel like you're stepping into the unknown, but the unknown is where all realities, possibilities exist, which is the present moment. Stay present. So do your robotic affirmations between 1 and 3 times a day, and then go about your day. Step into the unknown. Stay present. Quit thinking about it. Let your subconscious mind do its job. To become present, love your reality now and enjoy your life, because when you're loving your reality right now, you're subconsciously saying, I have everything that I want. I already have the money. I'm already with them. You're giving yourself the validation you need. You're not looking out here for the external validation. And to be honest with you, I think that's hot for somebody to not need any type of thing out here because they give it to themselves. Think about it like this. You're manifesting SP. Why do you want them so much? They're probably somebody that enjoys their life. They're probably somebody that does stay present. And this is why a lot of people tend to be attracted to them. That's why you're so drawn to them, because they know how to make their life fulfilling. They don't need any external validation. So why aren't you being that person that is just like that? Why don't you become someone where people are affirming and doing affirmations for? There's nothing wrong with manifesting an outcome, but you guys should be working on your self-concept, because a lot of you guys have a horrible self-concept and should be working on that. That's why you don't want to be those people who've been doing techniques for years straight, not working on themselves. They have a horrible self-concept and then they're saying, I have a great self-concept, and then they aren't getting their desire. Don't be like one of these people, and be like the people who joined my academy and got their results. And I know you guys hear this term, collapsing time and space. Okay, I don't like to use these fancy terms when it comes to manifestation, because I like to give advice at 5th grade reading level, because I want you guys to comprehend what I'm saying and understand what I am talking about. I hate when people are explaining things in a very hard way, because it's going to be one ear and out the other, and it's going to be very hard for you guys to understand and manifest your desires. So when you hear the fancy word collapsing time and space, all it means is to be present. All it means is to stop seeing your reality as separate and something that's going to take time. When you guys quit focusing on linear time when it comes to your manifestations, they come faster. Notice when you drop the X out of your mind, the desire out of your mind, you quit focusing on time, and then what happens? You get that desire. All of a sudden, that X does reach out to you. And this happened before you knew about manifestation, because this happened to me. I quit focusing on time and everything that's going on out here telling me that I couldn't have it. I just went within, kind of just gave myself whatever I needed to enjoy my time and just quit focusing on the issues. And what do you know? My manifestation arrived. This was before I knew about manifestation, because you've been manifesting perfectly fine even before you knew about conscious creating. And here's the thing with detachment. Detachment is not letting go of your desire and never wanting it again. No, that's not what I'm saying. Detachment is detaching from the outcome and detaching from the circumstances telling you you can't have it. All detachment is, you're detaching from this loud 3D reality that's telling you you can't have what you want. Detachment is detaching from how it has to happen, which means you're detaching from the outcome. You can expect something to happen without being attached to the outcome, because you're like, what, Cindy? That makes no sense. I want my SP, I want the money. So how is me detaching from the outcome gonna help? You detaching from the outcome is just you enjoying your life and staying present. It has nothing to do with you not getting it. Also, when you stay present and you're in the present moment, it will be more natural to you to have your desire. It will feel more like a natural experience. You are normalizing it when you're staying present, because if you had it, you would be present and you would feel, what is that? Relief. You feeling that all day is you making it natural and releasing the resistance, because obsessing and negatively attaching to something and doing techniques all day is causing a ton of resistance. Because when you're doing techniques, notice you become more anxious. Notice you start coming out here to see where it's at. I did robotic affirmations for 10 hours. It should be here by now. That's just how our human minds are. How are you enjoying your life? So we want to be present and be in the awareness. I already have my desire. That is is awareness. It's already done. It's already here. That's what you're aware of. You're dropping the circumstances. You're dropping everything that's telling you that you don't have it, and you're just being aware of having it now and staying present. But Cindy, what about the wavering? Okay, wavering comes from you having a horrible self-concept and you being lazy about not being in the state and you paying so much attention to your three-dimensional reality. When you have a poor self-concept, your limiting beliefs are going to keep popping up in your mind because your mindset always wins. Your mindset will always win. And that's why when I had a horrible self-concept, I was continuously wavering and focusing on my issues. You guys want to target your limiting beliefs, quit pushing self-concept away. If you want to speed up the process so you can be in the correct state to get your desire, join my academy in the description below. You're not separate from your desires. When you're experiencing separation, you're going to feel like you have to force things, manipulate things, control things, predict how the outcome is going to be. You're gonna wanna predict future outcomes. You're gonna be focused on time, your environment, people, anything out here when you are experiencing separation, and you're going to feel anxious and you're going to feel out of control and you're going to be spiraling. That's not how we want to do this. That's not what works. So I know you like my video. Please like, share, subscribe to my lovely channel. Like I said, one-on-one coaching is on sale. I love you guys. If you enjoyed my video, please click on the video that's showing on the screen and see you for my next video.